Hi, honey. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome back to my sanctuary. Hello, hello. It's been a few days, but I have returned. Hello, Zach. Hi. And hello to all the rest of you out there who might be lurking. Oh, my goodness. You know, something I realized straight away with my new setup, because I got a new computer, honey. No streamer bot. I don't have streamer bot. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot. It's okay. We'll have to do things old school today. Thankfully, today is just a just chatting stream. Can I pop out Twitch chat? Can I do that? I can. Look at that. Okay. Wow. But hi, I'm back. It's good to be back. If that's the only thing that I forgot, then I'm doing alright. Hello! Hello, Bagel! Actually, I forgot that both chats show up here too. Hello! Man, I gotta get used to the new setup. So where I am now, it's a little darker back here. I had to raise the brightness on my light, but it's too bright. So I want to make it darker. I'd rather be in the darkness. Hello, Annie. Guess what? I forgot streamer bot. Can you believe? I don't know where it is. There's an empty icon on my taskbar that says stream. Yep, that's it. What happened to it? Where'd it go? Where did it go? It's probably in your G drive again because you're a maniac. Why are you me? A maniac? Come on. He's a maniac. Maniac on the floor. He installed streamer bot on G drive again. Wow. You know what? You know what? I think you might be right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God damn it. Well, past Sokar, why are you like this? Man, is that something I can even install while I'm live? Is that... Hello, just stopping by and thought your model and setup were cool. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words of Dr. Frederick. Thank you, thank you. So no head pats this stream. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. It isn't an install, it's just a standalone program. You need to copy it to have all your settings and stuff anyway. Settings schmettings. But I see what you're saying. Do you think that's something that I could get done between streams tonight? And surely it's not that involved of an effort. You could do it in 2 minutes. Oh, so efficient. It's so expedient. Now that's service. Okay. Do you have your gaming PC on? Wait. Oh yeah, chat. I have a second computer now. I have a computer for playing my games and a computer for doing the stream. I'll turn it on. It's really far away. It's not that far away. I just had to get up out of my chair, and therefore it's far. You know? It's pretty cool. Basically, I have 2 mice now, which isn't too much of an adjustment. I'd rather do that than use the controller or whatever. All you hear in the background is so much exercise. You huffing and puffing already? Wow. I see how it is. Okay. Gotta use the keyboard. I gotta get up. Well, I'll be right back. I'll be just a couple feet away. I'm still here. Still back here. Oh. Okay. Anyway, hope you have a very nice stream. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Frederick. I appreciate. Annie has arrived, very silently working in the background to fix my mistakes. Oh my goodness. It's so weird because my monitors are on a different side now. Like, you know, usually I'm looking the opposite way. Now I'm looking this way. Maybe have the streaming PC on one side and the other on the other side. I mean, that would be nice, but everything's kind of has to be centralized with the power supplies and whatnot, and the network and the cable management. It is a big desk. It is I don't know, it's this L-shaped L for lovely. Oh. Chat, guess what I had installed to OneDrive? Streamer bot. Oh my god! Okay, so... Okay. Man, so one of the running jokes, I said this over Discord, is that my entire streaming setup was saved to OneDrive, and apparently my streamer bot was also on OneDrive. Let me see. Where did I put the backup? Here? Here? So, I just copy this and put it. Wait, there's already one here. Sorry, I'm just watching in amazement as Annie has hijacked my computer. It's not valid. Oh. Okay. It's coming back. It's here! Woohoo! Authentication request failed. What? What is that? Oh. Okay. Well. Big round of applause for Annie. Thank you. Woohoo! None of this would be possible without them, honestly. Everything I touch breaks. Anyways, what I miss? Anyways, what are we talking about? I gotta catch up. I'm gonna catch up. Oh my god. It's so hard to be a streamer. Oh. Hello again. Hi. I didn't notice you here. Hello. Hello. Like the stream. Hit the notification bell, as YouTube doesn't want to show the stream when I input SoCard Taffy Fire. That's not my name, though. This is the thing. That's the thing. Okay. Oh, non-hearable applause. It's okay. Look, here, watch. Oh, we'll just pretend. Oh, there you go. You see? Please tell me you heard that in the stream. Please tell me my buttons work and you heard you. No. Yes. Winky face. Are you fucking with me? You did. Okay. I was about to sob openly on stream. Okay. It's been busy the past few days. Don't do that to me. You all have no idea how much shit he fucked up with his PC. A lot of it had to do with the cloud, didn't it? Storing things in the cloud. And then I get on my new PC and I'm like, where is everything? Where did it go? Oh! In the cloud. It's in the cloud. Woo. So I had to bring it all back out of the cloud and never do that again. He doesn't actually unfuckulate things. He just shoves the fuckulation off into a corner. It's true. I just tend to just kind of put things into piles. Identifiable piles. Yeah. And then kick them off a cliff somewhere. And then that's where they are. How do I authenticate? How do I do that? Wait, is it working now? Wait, is it working now? Wait, is it working now? Guys, I think StreamerBot. Wait. Platform tab. Platform. Okay. Uh-huh. Then what? Then what? Viewers, actions, action cues, commands, platform. Okay, yeah, that's where, Now, I just have, accounts. Okay, Twitch, YouTube, broadcast, accounts. Okay. Oh, I think it auto-connected. I have the auto-connect checked. I think it's fine. I see my name. I see auto-connect. I think it's okay. Especially because I see the chat rolling by in StreamerBot. Down the very bottom right of the window, does it say everything's connected? It says partially. Winter! Hello, hi. Hello, Zero Winter. Wait. Oh, are you the same Zero from the Transport Fever? You're just on the Twitch now. Click it and tells you what thing you can connect. So Twitch and YouTube are green. OBS is red. Streamlabs and VTube Studio or orange. Does that answer your question? Don't you guys love, this is what it's like being on the other side of like a help support call with me. Orange means not connected, but retrying. So what do I do about that? How integration, wait, where's integration? Integrate these nuts. Okay. Wrong button. Oh no. That's the last time. That's the last time I do that. Tentacle difficult. No, not tentacle difficult. No. Technical difficulties, okay? Not tentacle. No. 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 Not tentacle. No. I'm not calling you for tentacle difficulties. No. No. I keep pressing reverb by accident. Oh, excuse me, operator. I'm calling you for some tentacle difficulties. My tentacle is... Okay. Integrations. Where's that? Where? Integrate. You want to integrate? I want to integrate. Honey. Where do we integrate? That's another word that starts with the word No. Hello, Metallic. Thank you for the bongos that don't exist. They only exist in my head. Okay? Just imagine. You have to imagine. Listen, I installed StreamerBot to my OneDrive, okay? Like everything else, like the rest of my entire streaming setup. It was all saved to OneDrive, and then I didn't realize the StreamerBot was in OneDrive, and so I had to call Annie in to go unfuck that and bring it back down out of the sky. And now it's here on the ground, but there's things that are not connected properly. Wait, I found it. Integration. Okay, integration. Integration VTube Studio. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, so connect. Is it connecting? Is it connecting? Wait. Is it connecting? Is it connecting? It says connecting. It's in gray though. It's grayed out. It's grayed out. It'll pop up an access request. And oh, I don't have that window open. Where's that? Where's that? It's minimum. Oh, VTube Studio did not receive response. Oh, fuck off. I was reading. I'm not that quick, okay? Allow. Connect. I have to do it again. This time it'll be quicker, okay? This time the window is not minimized. Okay, allow. I give you permission! I'm giving you permission to integrate, honey. You can integrate with me anytime. VTube Studio? Come on in. Okay. Now. I can close that. I really didn't intend for this to be the technical stream. Oh! Ooh! I didn't intend for this to be the technical difficulty stream. But also, kind of, because I was like, my first stream back, I want to make sure everything's okay. There's a lot of moving parts with streaming, right? Anytime you completely disassemble your setup and then rebuild. But everything's working for the most part. Look at that. Now we get that. Fantastic. Also, while I was going through things, I was cleaning a little bit. I found my Yoda. I'm not kidding. I have a Yoda doll on my desk. It's just a desk ornament. It's like a foot tall. I found it. It was like, how could I not? It has to be part of my setup here. He's supposed to talk, but I think he died. The talking Yoda. Wait, you installed malware on your hard drive? Is that what Annie meant when they said they infuculated your shit? Thought they meant they entangled your wires. No, SoCar is the malware. I beg your fucking pardon. I am not the malware. I am the solution. I am the anti-malware. Okay. Am I gonna... Okay, listen. I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself. How many times I have to confess. You know what happened to me? My streaming setup was saved to my OneDrive. And along with my streamer bot. And now I'm wondering how many other things. Maybe, hopefully, that was it, right? Maybe, we hope. Corrupts everything he touches. You know, death follows me. It's true. It's my curse. My curse and my blessing. I think. I give you purpose, don't I? I give you a reason to be alive and be here. To fix my mistakes. To carry me through the fire and the flames that I started. Right? Yes. Before I came along, you didn't have anything. You didn't have a reason. You didn't have a purpose. Not a single one of you. Not a one of you. But then I arrived and I broke everything. And now you have a reason to be. Wow. must be Rocco's fault. Rocco's? Let's see if it works. Let's see if Rocco's... Does the Rocco's toggle work? I never tested that one since I moved everything over. Where did I put Rocco's? Where is he? Oh. Hello, I'm Rocco's. Oh, you wonder where Rocco's is? He is here. He's always been here, always watching in your walls. Okay. That works. Yeah. Woohoo. Why would you save anything to your OneDrive? It's such a pain. It's convenient. It's in the cloud. It's in the sky. It's in the kingdom of sky, okay? It's all there, one place, one drive, one stop. I can access it across devices. And I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. That's kind of neat. You know? Hey, that's pretty cool. I can look at all my streaming things on my phone, on my laptop. I can just check in. But the more I think about it, the more I think it's kind of dumb. And how often did I actually do that? I was like, when I'm away from my PC, I'm generally not working on streaming stuff. So, why would you need your streaming setup? Yeah, okay, look, listen. I understand. Look, at the time, I was like, in the future, this would be good. I could just, okay. 2023 debut SoCar was like, oh, if I put it here, then I would be good when I grow as a content creator, and I want to do more things. Maybe I could do more things that way. But future SoCar then had to upgrade and reassemble his setup and introduce another PC to the network and now I'm pissed. I'm frustrated. In these past few days, I would have been back a day earlier, but things happened, okay? It took a little longer once I realized, oh my goodness. I had to like go into like my recycle bin and like recover things like one at a time. Because everything was also saved. I had a bunch of stuff saved on my desktop as well that were, of course, naturally deleted in the process. So, yeah. I know what you're thinking. Why would you... Who in this day and age would put things on their desktop? Well, me. So, I learned that I shouldn't do that. I learned the hard way. And now, I'm a changed and reformed man. Never again will I store very crucial, important folders on my desktop, okay? I had a mini heart attack. Whenever I like turned on the new PC and nothing was there. I was like, oh no! Uh-oh! I don't know what I expected. I thought the OneDrive would save me, honey. I thought that the cloud would be there to catch me like a soft pillow, but it was not there for me. The cloud let me down. So I had to go in and recover everything. But everything's fine now. Everything's fine. Everything's arranged into like, guess what? I have a media drive. I have stream drive, like Annie came in here and was like, enough's enough. It's time to organize it. It's time to partition. And he's like, okay, I guess I have to. And now, yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. No worries about it. Vamps, do you know how to make folders? I do! Look! I'm not that old, okay? I'm not that old. I know. What a folder is. I remember being upset with you about saving shit to your desktop. At some point, everyone is. Everyone I've ever met. But look, I have no excuse, okay? I'm guilty. Yeah! On all charges. A nice way of saying Annie walked in, clicked around on your computer, blankly stared at you, told you how stupid it was, and forced you to fix it. That's almost exactly what happened. That's almost exactly what happened. But not, that's 90%. Annie didn't stare at me. Or tell me how stupid it was. But very nonchalantly fixed it. And was like, this is a better way. Do it this way. We can't charge my lord because he's the Lord. We can't hold him accountable. Exactly. Look, in some way or another, I don't know, it's not my fault. The phrase used was terrible idea. I don't remember. I must have blocked that out. I remember you saying wonderful idea, actually. What a wonderful idea. Wow, saving everything to desktop, saving everything to OneDrive. Wow. But there's a better way. There's a way that's even better, right? It was like in a very positive way. What do today, what you can do tomorrow. Ha ha ha. Annie, what is today? But yesterday is tomorrow. Wow. What was that sentence that I just read? I feel like I gained a neuron. I feel like I gained some kind of insightful philosophical wisdom, but I don't know what. Wow. What do today, what you can do tomorrow? Ha ha ha. What is today, but yesterday's tomorrow? The more I read it, the more it's like, oh, wow. The philosophical wisdom came from a yellow square. Why are you speaking in riddles? You can't handle. What? What's it mean? Oh my goodness. I'm glad to be back though. I'm glad to be back streaming, doing this silly thing. I missed it, even though I was only gone for a few days. Well, I'm late. Hello, Carla. Hello, Carla. Welcome back. Hello. Don't make Soka's brain go kaboom. Don't make Soka's brain go. My brain's already gone kaboom. Okay, that's why I got coffee. To reconnect my shattered nervous system, okay? I feel like I'm working with technology that I do not fully understand. With great technology comes great responsibility. But look, the reason why I do what I do and why I do it is because I'm an entertainer, first and foremost, okay? I'm not some nerd. I'm not a nerd who knows about the things that involve doing stuff. No. You assemble the thing, you make it look nice and pretty, you make it work, and then you give it to me. Right? And then I use the thing to make entertainment. They make you smile. And if it breaks, it's your fault, not mine. And then I take it back when I send you back. Go fix the thing. Go. And then you bring it back, and then I use the thing again. Oh! Listen, that's my job. I'm just here to look pretty. I'm just here to look pretty and tell jokes and play games and share stories. All the technical shit surrounding me terrifies me. I want nothing to do with it. Old Sokar confirmed. No, I'm not old. I'm just lazy, okay? That's the honest truth, okay? I'm not old. I'm just lazy. I just don't want to. I don't care enough. It frustrates me. I don't enjoy it. I don't like error codes. I don't like things going wrong. I'm like, well, fuck. It's someone else's problem who's more, who can keep their calm. Okay, because I can't. I'll just get frustrated. I'll start throwing things and I'll just start being like mad and my emotions get in the way and then I can't solve the thing because I'm too mad. Okay? And that's why I like Annie, because Annie is not like that. Annie doesn't just throw their hands in the air and go, well, guess I'll just go fuck myself. Guess it's done. Guess it's broken. I'm done. Fucking thing. No, Annie is calm, cool, collected, nerd, logical, psychopath, who's like, there has to be a way. There must be a way that I can make it work. Let me think about it. Let me calculate. Let me find the reason. And then usually it's something like, oh, I forgot to turn it off and on again. Oh, I saved everything to OneDrive. So I try to make Annie into this like super genius, but actually, I don't know. Maybe the problems aren't that complicated. It's just a lack of application. I don't know. Psychoanalyze me. I'm too lazy to do it myself. Okay? You do it. You do it. Hey, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't want to lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone. Leave a message at the tone. Because I swear I'm not doing anything, nothing at all. What? Is that a song? Are you quoting a song? Hello, wanted to stop by and say hi on my break. Hello, Axon. Hi, honey. Hi. That's a song? Oh, no. Oh, stop. No. No, you're making me feel irrelevant. You're making me feel old and obsolete. Ugh. What is this? What is this? Bruno. I don't listen to that guy really all much. So I forgive myself for not really knowing. I just know. Girl, you're amazing. Just the way you are. I know that. And then the song that I don't think I know that one. No, I don't think. No. Yep, I think that's the only one I know. Wow. Wow. We love you, Father. I'm glad. Even though I can't recite the Bruno Martian from Mars. Just got back from the laundromat. Ooh, you did your laundry. I'm so proud of you. You did your laundry. I did my laundry too. I think it's still in the dryer. I'll do it later. It's whatever. Whatever. Look, listen, honey. I'm a very expectant, procrastinating, half-jackal demon prince, okay? Alright? I push things off until the last possible minute. That's how I live my life. Got any tips on how to not overheat? Take some time away from me. I don't know. Drink some water. Get some ice cream. Get a fan. Turn up that air conditioning. Yeah. Find some shade. Drink water. Water is probably the most important. Yeah. One day, I know what's gonna happen, but like one day it'd be cool if you did an Iron Maiden stream. Iron Maiden steam. What? Do you mean like the band? Do you mean Allah on your way like an eagle? Or do you mean Iron Maiden like in Diablo? Women have been lazy and then suddenly Sokar singing out of nowhere. That's me. Listen, I'm an entertainer, baby. That's me. I hate doing anything, but when it comes to making others smile, look. When it comes to being silly goofy boy, I can do that. That's all I'm good for. No, I'm good for other things too, but yeah, I like singing. I like voicing, impersonating. I like yapping. Gotta go back to work? Okay, have a good day at work. Don't work too hard. I will talk to you later. I really appreciate you being here because I know that it's really difficult for you to be here. But really appreciate it. Everyone say bye. Everyone say bye to Axon. Bye-bye. 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 I live in Vegas, so I know a few about heat strokes. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's not good. That wouldn't be good. That's not a stroke you want to have. I don't think any strokes. Well, I'm gonna leave that where that is. You remind me, I haven't drank water for 6 hours. Well, then you should drink some. Have yourself a little bit of water or H2O, because your body is like 80% that, you know? I don't actually. What is it? Let's learn today. What percentage of body is water? 50. Okay, it's less. It's 55 to 60%. Okay, it's not 80. It's, but still, that's majority. So, yeah. Milorton's good at Excel sheets. It's true. I got a certification. Certification. Did you know I went and used the computer software in a secondary technical class, and I got certified in computer technology. Yeah. I know, thank you. Yeah. I mean, it really impressed the boomers. You know, oh, I can use PowerPoint. Hey, guess what? I can use Word and Excel. Yeah. Look at my certification. It means nothing. It's the most meaningless thing I've ever gotten in life. Surely you mean a stroke of good luck? Exactly. Now that's a good stroke to have. That's a good one. Or a hole in one, like with golf. Yeah. It's 29 degrees Celsius. How much is that? Hold on, let me convert it to American. Hold on. What is it? 84.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, especially if you add humidity to that. Ugh. I hate summer. I want it to be over. I don't like 84 degrees is dumb. I would rather it be cold and snowing outside. I would love that. I want that weather. I want it to be cold and snowing. Or raining. Cold and raining, like October weather, is wonderful. I don't like summer. Well, I hope you stay hydrated and you don't stay out in the sun too long. Okay? A lot of people like to romanticize sunlight as like, oh, it's the sun. It's you need the sun. You should go roast yourself in the light of the sun. Praise the sun. But that's how you get like skin cancer and sunburns and no. You only need a little bit. Just get a little bit. Just a boop. Just a little, you know, boop. And that's it. And then yeah. Never forget. The sun is a deadly laser. It's true. It's true. It's ultraviolet rays that have traveled, you know, all the way through space to get to you, to burn you. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. It's true though. Did you know that for a long time, life on Earth didn't have a chance to evolve because The sun is a deadly laser. But then, algae and marine life and then ozone. Woo! Ozone layer! Woohoo! And then the sun wasn't as much of a deadly laser. But yeah, there's your... I'm such a great science teacher, aren't I? I know. I know. You know, this might be a shock to you. Might not be. I considered one of my career paths was I may have been a teacher. But I decided not to. Because I actually love science and I love history. I was really good at just like summarizing stuff in ways that other people could kind of laugh at and understand. I was like, I think I'd be pretty fun. I think I'd be a pretty fun teacher. Job's kind of demanding. But I'm lazy. And teachers are such hard workers. And I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. A bucket of water for your feet. And ice water to drink. A black umbrella with sunblock and rain block. Soft but light feeling clothes for you. Last but not least, sunglasses with UV protection. Most importantly, sunblock load. There you go. Listen to Carla. Carla has the checklist of anti-sun protection, okay? If you are a vampire, hold on. Are you a fellow vampire that feels very socially isolated during this time of the year? Well, with these quick tips, you too can feel and reincorporated back into mortal society. You just need these things. A bucket of water for your feet. Make sure it's not holy. Ice water to drink. Also make sure that's not holy. A black umbrella with sunblock and rain block. Make sure you wear some soft but light feeling clothes. And last but not least, sunglasses with UV protection for those pesky sun rays. Most importantly, sunblock lotion to protect your thin, papery vampire skin. Now you're all ready to go have fun in the sun with your fleshly human mortal counterparts. Woohoo! I know. Or you could just stay inside. Or you could just hibernate in your evil, dark vampire lair for the whole season until it gets dark and gloomy again. You could do that. That's what I do. Oh, you're inside? Oh, well. I don't know about indoor heat. Got a air conditioned fan. Water. Take a cold shower. I could never do that. I don't like cold water. That's the only exception for me when it comes to heat. Or taking my apple cider cold. Or my coffee cold. I'm not... No. Live in Vegas. A dessert. I'm guessing a dessert, but it's funny to think of it as a dessert. surrounded by mountains. So it's hot, but not humidity, just sand and winds. Sand and winds in the desert. Ooh! Oh, there's gonna be an ad in 40 seconds. Hey, have you been sitting for the past hour or so listening to this guy go blah blah blah, life is so hard, blah blah blah? Well, it's time to get up off your ding darn butt cheeks and stretch and to go get a drink if you need it. Hydrate. Are you burning alive? Go hydrate. Go put it out. Go drink something. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna run some ads on the Twitch side of the channel to support the channel, okay? And I expect to see you. I expect to come back here and see you, okay? And if you're not, okay, we'll be back. Be good. Mwah. Hi, honey. Hello. I'm gonna be lurking in stream. Got other things to do today. Well, I really appreciate having you here regardless, Carla. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Lurk away. Lurk, lurk, lurk. I went and got myself a strawberry soda. Strawberry carouche. Strawberry carouche. Oh, honey. Oh, I had something to say and I can't remember what I was going to say. It must not have been important. Oh yeah, wait. It is important to me. Today, you know, the office in the sanctuary has been kind of cluttered because of all the PC setup nonsense. That's not nonsense. I greatly appreciate it. There's stuff in the way. I stubbed my toe today on a thing and it really hurt. And it was like, ow! And then later, then Annie comes by and then stepped on the toe that I stubbed. I was like, ow! And anyway, that's my story. So that happened. That's great. Not actually. And Annie was like, oh my god, what's wrong? Are you okay? What? Why? Jeez. Hurting myself. Just popping in to say hi. My friend is using my PC, so I'm gonna chat on Twitch. I got bribed. You got bribed, my lord? It's okay. Look, it's fine. Look, I'm no stranger to bribery. I choose to believe it sounded like that one Tom and Jerry yell. I can't even do it. Yeah! It hurt. It hurt a lot. Definitely wasn't my fault. It was the inanimate objects thing's fault for getting in my way. You know? It's not my fault. I'm trying to read that. You got bribed by Koyas. Oh. Cookies? Wait, do you mean to say cookies? Possibly. If so, what kind? What kind? Also, hello. Hello, Allie's friend. I don't know if you can see me or hear me, but hi, hello. Hello. Wow. Yup, I'm that weird VTuber that Allie watches. I know. Wow, this guy really is so kind of weird. Hey, I went to the dentist, you guys. Did I tell you guys that? I don't remember. I got my demon fangs all polished and cleaned. There's nothing wrong with them. They just needed to be shined. So that was a thing that happened. Next week I'm gonna go have my eyes looked at, which I haven't had done in a very long time. I was like, I need to do it. So I'm receiving all kinds of care. Getting up and about and taking care of myself. It shouldn't interfere with streaming. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be one of my days off actually. Also, did you guys know the animated series for Sky or whatever that was playing in the game? I didn't realize this. You have to go to the like little side area in the cinema, and then you have to like select a chapter you want to watch. I didn't know that. So last week I went in like, you know, around 7 o'clock p.m. my time. I was there. Ruby was there. And we were watching it and we're like, hey, this kind of looks familiar. We didn't know. Even Ruby didn't know. So we watched it all and we're like, maybe it'll play at the end. And then they just reran it again. And we're like, what? And Ruby figured it out and we went and we changed it. So if you didn't know, hey, you gotta go to the little back room and change the chapter. Yeah. You knew, and you didn't tell me, and you withheld very vital information. Wow. It is a thing now, yeah. I wonder how many other people were like, oh, it must be broken. Oh. Really great items this season, though. Yeah, I got some kind of suit. I got a suit. Thing is, you can't see it. Yeah, I have a Nintendo Switch, and I tried playing Sky on my Switch while my PC was being decommissioned, right? I couldn't play my PC, so I did it on my Switch. And yeah, if you go to the cinema on your Switch, it's like, your platform doesn't have the optimal viewing experience. Try using a different device. I don't know, it's weird. You can still like walk around the cinema, but like you can't watch the thing. It's really bizarre. You know something else I noticed? The frame rate on the Switch in Sky is kind of bad. And maybe just because I'm not used to it, because I play on PC primarily, but going to Switch from PC, it was like, oh, this is like a slideshow. I don't know. And it's like kind of blurry, and I've been pampered. I've been very much pampered by the PC version of the game. Maybe that's why. Maybe the Switch just cannot handle Sky, and so like trying to add a movie player function on top of that would be just too much. It would probably kill the console. I don't know. It felt like it was really struggling. Did you change the settings to high quality? Yeah, because I deserve high quality. I deserve the best of the best, okay? Alright? I do. I expect proper 5-star service, okay? And I know what you're saying. You're probably thinking to yourself, oh, well, that's exactly why it was running so poorly. You gotta lower the settings. And you know what? Yeah, no, I understand that. But I'm just saying. Why can't it be good on high? You think I'm going to stoop? You think I'm going to stoop so low? You think I'm going to be? No. What? You think I'm some kind of peasant? No, I deserve the princely settings, the ultra high maximum, ray traced. Yes. Which, by the way, tomorrow, honey, I'm so excited. I'm gonna play one of my favorite games of all time, Icarus, on the maximum settings with my model. Oh you're gonna look at that game and you're gonna be like, where's the button? Because it's gonna be gorgeous, and then that's the sound of your brain exploding at the frames. You're gonna be able to head pat me while enjoying gorgeous 60 frames per second high resolution Icarus. You're gonna be able to do that, bongo, while we're playing. That's gonna be groundbreaking. No other VTuber has ever done it before. I'm actually very curious. I'm actually very, very curious. Because you know, VTubing, especially trying to stream higher quality games, is kind of gatekept. I'll be honest. It's kind of, you gotta have some beefy hardware to be able to play a lot of higher quality games. And I wonder, is there another VTuber out there who plays Icarus, first of all, and second of all, who can do so at the max with their model? I'd like to say hello to them. I'd like to say hi, hello. What'd you miss? You didn't miss too much. You missed me talking about Sky, and whining and complaining that the Nintendo Switch could not keep up on the highest settings, like my PC can. What else did you miss? You missed me talking about that's what you missed. Yeah. Talking about Icarus, talking about games and stuff, you know. No, but a lot of VTubers tend to stick to just like playing only one or two games, and they tend to be kind of lower quality or even free to play because it is quite a demand. It is quite a lot of moving parts. So I know I'm the weird one. I know I'm the weirdo. I'm a weird one. Mr. Starfire, you insist on playing intense games. Yeah. I play some weird ones. It's because I like simulators and like open world games and like strategy, like all the stuff that takes your CPU and puts it into a chokehold. Those are the games that I enjoy. Those are the games that I love. You got bribed. What did you get? You never told me what you got bribed with. Was it cookies? And if so, what kind? I believe you had a deal. What was the deal? I will be altering the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further. What was the deal? Tell me. Remind me. Remind me of this contract we had signed. I don't remember. Seeing Your Idol by Saja Boys? Oh, I forgot about that. I completely forgot. I still haven't listened to it yet. I'll be honest, I haven't listened to it yet. But I remember reading the lyrics and being like, oh. Now that sounds like me. Am I super far away, by the way? Why do I feel like I'm really... Why? Is it just me? Oh, that's why. Okay. My OBS window was not big enough. Oh. I resized it. It's better. I'd be unhappy if I wasn't occupying at least a quarter of your screen. Or half of it. Yeah, half of it at least. Yeah. I think that's fair. You can use the other half of your screen for whatever it is you're doing, but I need 50% of it, okay? I got bribed with chocolate chip cookies. Ooh, chocolate chip. Guess what? I have chocolate chip muffins in the kitchen. I've been eating them very slowly, like one every couple days. I probably need to eat them faster before they go bad. See, I'm a sweet tooth, but here's the thing. I don't eat things quickly enough. You know? I don't. And then I get a thing, I'm like, oh, that looks good. And I get it, and like so much time passes. I had some blueberry muffins, if you guys recall. Every now and again I would bring out on stream. A couple of them molded, and I was like, oh, no! Didn't throw them away. It's the worst. Ever gotten like just berries from like the store or whatever, like strawberries or whatever? They mold so fast and can never keep up. Memories. Am I giving you memories? I'm glad. I'm glad you remember. Okay, I gotta reconfigure my stuff here. Okay, streamer bot should be over there. There we go. Okay, that's more natural. So now when I read the chat, it's immersive. Like I'm looking over here, you know? Ah, look at me reading your messages. Ooh. Yes. Oh, according to plan. My first time watching your stream, I asked if you could make blueberry muffins in game. What game was that? Would you remember? Do you happen to remember other things about this game? Was it Icarus? Was it my beloved? Was it Icarus? I'm gonna figure it out. Wait, where's your name? I think you found me first on YouTube, didn't you? Where's the name? There's the name. Okay. Let's see. Why? How come I can't see the history? I wonder. Listen, it's been a few days. And in those few days... Uh-oh! YouTube? Don't scare me like that. Why did you do that? Why did you go gray? Why did you send no data? Okay. My goodness. Got an eye on you. Keep an eye on you. I'm keeping an eye on you. I look crazy right now because I'm looking up at you. Oh, You know, you ever just have, everybody has one of those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Tonight we're playing Roadcraft, so we're just killing time, basically. Another hour-ish. That's why we're here. It's so weird having my monitor on my right side. It makes my tracking do weird things, doesn't it? It makes me look crazy when I look at my other monitor. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just looking at my other monitor, honey. That's all. Thank you for the bongos. Bongo, bongo, bongo. Playing the bongos on my head. Why is YouTube going dead? That's so weird. It's fine. It's fine. It's not bad. It's not very bad, anyway. You know, I could probably allocate more resources towards my streaming since I am doing a dual PC setup. Maybe. Possibly. Wouldn't that be cool? What's the special announcement? Tell me. You are hereby ordered to tell me what happened to my music. Okay, there it is. You must tell me. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop that out over here. There, now. Oh, I'm looking at the top chat, that's why. There's top chat. No? Did you know? But it only goes back so far. Did they change that? Did they change the YouTube chat? Whoa! Wow. Wow. That's a different change. They're still doing the top fan stuff. They still doing that? Yep. I want you guys to know that regardless of whatever that thing says, you are all equally wonderful in my eyes, okay? You are. But you'll never out top fan me. I'm my own biggest fan. I'm my number one fan. There, so that stops the competition, right? If I'm my own number one fan, then there's no reason to compete. Our male wife is having another plus his release on Makeshift and it's still open, but I don't have the currency to buy him. Are you talking about Grim? Are you talking about Casper? Are you talking about that guy? I don't know. I have multiple male wives, okay? You know my type. You know my type. Plushy. Ew. Oh. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. I saw that, yeah. I saw that. I saw the plush. Not that I'm a plushy person. No. But for those of you who are, I am sure that that's lovely. Unless it was a plushie of me, that would be fun. That would be wonderful. a little chibi soul car on my desk. You know what would be really funny if I got a plush of where is he? This guy. Just something that is not cute at all. It's just a monstrosity. Just it's like lowkey. It's like what was the SpongeBob that was like drawn like by pencil? It was like the complete opposite. I don't remember. I should know. I grew up in the roaring 2000s XD. I should know. Doodlebot there. Yeah, that. We need Doodle Car. Doodle Car. Yes. Bongos. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for the bongos. It'd be great if it had like a sound. I need to change something, don't I? Hold on. I wish... Okay, so my VTube studio stuff had to be readjusted a little bit with the new setup. And something feels wrong. I don't know what it is. Something feels like it's not moving enough today. I don't know what it could be. What if it's... No, that's that. Okay. It's the... I love the little emoji guys you're making there. I love them. I remember Onion would do like a whole bunch of them. Wait, I think I figured it out. Okay, so if I make this, that, and then I make this, that, is that better? Oh, maybe that's a bit more. That feels better. Then, yeah. Little minuscule things that probably only I notice. I gotta keep an eye on the time, you guys. I don't want to go too long. I also understand I don't usually do cozy coffee conversations on Thursdays. I do them on Femboy Friday. This is not Femboy Friday. This is Thigh High Thursday. That's what this is. This is Thick Thighs Save Lives Thursday. That's a little different, I know. I got 5 packets of cookies after bargaining. That sounds like a pretty good deal. Thick. With 2 C's. You know how it be? Thighs. Yeah. Oh, there was a thing I was gonna mention. A really funny thing that happened last night in the Discord, which if you are at least 18 years of age or older, you should consider joining the Discord in the description below. Axon, who was in here earlier, came up with like a really funny prayer that was related to femboys. It was like, it goes like this. Our femboy, who art in crop tops, hallowed be thy eyeliner, thy thigh highs come, thy vibe be done, on earth as it is on Insta. And I thought that was so funny. It made me go. It was also very late at night and I was very tired, and so it was nice. You wish you spent your COVID better. What? Huh? What do you mean? Was that a typo? You need to elaborate. I don't think anyone can spend that better. I don't think anyone has any control over that. Guys, there was another thing I wanted to talk about today. Everything just kind of rolling in very slowly. Topics that are on my brain. I really like talking to you guys, and it always is so confusing for me whenever I encounter someone who does not like talking to their community, right? But I've seen a couple instances of that, and it's like, more power to them. You know, they have their community, their way of doing things. But I couldn't imagine being at a point where I'm like, don't come into my chat and say hello. Don't announce that you're leaving. Don't, like, I don't know. Some people have rules that are like, why? Why is that a problem? I don't know. I love it. Then again, I'm weird. I love when people are like, yeah, so I'm coming off work, or, you know, I'm at the bus. Hi, hello, I'll see you later. It's more personable. I love it. I live for it. But I guess some people just want to stream and not talk to their chat at all, and I couldn't do it. I'm not going to judge them for it. But I just know myself, I could never be that person. I could not do it. I would feel so bad. It would feel so weird. Even the headpats. I could have learned. Wait, tweening? What is that? What? And animation, as well as improve my art, because I'm too lazy right now. Oh, are you talking about? Wait, you're talking about just like how you spent the pandemic years? You wish you'd spent them like more productively? I think a lot of us can relate to that. That whole time period was like a massive time hole for the whole world. You know, those years, what was it, 2019 through 2021, 2, the 2020s, they sucked. They sucked for everyone. And that was actually a time period for me that sucked so much. It's what actually kind of weirdly motivated me to stream. I do have like this I do have this channel trailer on my, my YouTube channel that's like, this is why I stream. It's to make people feel less alone. And that is the truth. But like the more expanded version of that is I had an overwhelming sense of mortality during those years. Very spooky times to be living in. On top of that, I was watching a lot of Unis Honest, which if you don't know, was like Markiplier and Ethan, and every day for a year they would make a video and their thing was Memento Mori. Remember you will die. And so every day they made a video and they counted down to the last second and they deleted the channel. The whole moral of that metaphor of it was trying to teach people that, time is precious and you should use what time you got to just put something out there into the world. Doesn't matter what it is, just express much as you can. Expression is the antithesis of depression or something. And so like I had that influence me at the time. And then of course I lost my mom through the whole COVID thing, the Delta strain, the peak of it, the worst of it. Got her. And that was awful. It happened so quickly and so suddenly, someone who was like this foundation pillar for so much of my life just gone. And it really affected me. I could not think straight. I felt so discombobulated, like disassociated, probably the worst I ever have. It felt like every day I would get up, I was just watching myself. It got so bad, I was like counting my breaths and counting my heartbeats. Like I became so terrifyingly aware of being alive and how I was running out of time. If someone like that can pass away, then I just had an existential crisis and I hated it. And I kept thinking back to like the Unis Honest era and the moral of the story of that and how, you have these choices. You can look at that clock, you can obsess over it and be terrified of it and panic, or you can do something with your time. I chose to do something with my time. I chose, you know what? Fine. I've entered my second emo phase. My first emo phase was born of a rebellion towards life. My second emo phase, born from the pandemic, was born of a rebellion towards death. Like I really want to I'm terrified of the idea of just poof and disappearing and not leaving anything behind to show for it, And so I committed myself to, okay, I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to make a channel. I'm going to call it The Sanctuary. I'm going to calm down, stop being anxious. And this is going to help me. It's going to help me stop thinking about the clock, thinking about the finite time we all have, thinking about death, and focused on creating and focused on making connections, not saying goodbye, but saying hello. Wouldn't that be nice? And so I've been saying hello to a whole bunch of you over the years, and it's been nice. It's been really good for me mentally, actually, in getting through my grief and whatnot. But that is what drove me to start the channel, was going through that season of life. And I'm honestly I'm really grateful for the Unis Honest redacted channel. I really am. That channel is what kind of gave me the kick that I needed to do something. Because I was at a point in my life where I was already kind of drifting and kind of just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here. I'm in my 20s, going in my late 20s, and just whatever. I don't care. But then, if you don't care about the time you're spending, if you just stop caring, life is going to make you care eventually. Something is going to happen to you that's going to make you go, whoa, hold up. I thought I was invincible. I thought I had a little bit more time. What? And then, that's when you have your moment. I had my moment at the tail end of the pandemic when everything went to shit. And then I was like, okay, I need something more. I need to do something with my time. I need to do something. Time is limited. You only live once. One chance, one life. Do not miss your opportunity to go mom spaghetti. Arms are heavy. It's kind of like playing hardcore Minecraft, but it ain't a game. Yeah, life is hardcore mode, honey. It's true. It's true. And I don't know. I realized that when my mom passed, and it messed me up. It messed me up so bad. I felt like my life was meaningless. I felt like I was just a mote of dust. I was like, what is the point? Everything that I've been through, everything you ever go through, all these people you meet, the heartbreak you go through, and the jobs that you get, the jobs that you're fired from or you leave or whatever. What is it all about if it can just poof? It really messed me up bad, is that I was at a point where I didn't know what the hell I was doing with my life already, but then just that on top of it made it seem like, wow, I wish I could just put my brain in a hard drive and store for other people to learn from. It's just, is it really just gonna, how? No! Well, so I decided to stream. That's the next best thing. In my streaming, I felt like, okay, I can take all those experiences, the negative, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I can have them immortalized and used in a way that can benefit other people this way. There's a sense of defeating death in that way. I don't really know how to describe it. But that is why I stream. That's the more expanded edition. It's probably not the most positive thing in the world. Maybe you were expecting from your Oshi or whatever, like, Superstar Sokar Starfire, my Kami Oshi. I bet he has a really exciting positive reason for streaming. I bet he has someone he really looks up to and he wants to be just like them. No, that's not. No, I did it because I was going through it and I needed an outlet and I needed somewhere to go to make me feel a bit more than the husk that I felt like. That's why. The closest things that I do have the role models though is Mr. Iplier. Again, that Unus Honest series was so helpful to me. It happened at the right time. And of course, some of my first VTubers that I watched, the first VTuber I ever watched was Shoto, actually. The purple rogue boy. And I always had him in the background, and a lot of his stories he would tell and stuff really inspired me to tell mine. Yes. And now here I am. Wow. Not gonna lie, I was the same during COVID. We started gaming and met friends, a lot of friends. Oh yeah, that's always good. But like I said, I know that the world at that time was pretty shit for a lot of us. Some more than others, if you were affected directly by it, if you lost loved ones, which a lot of us did. And then you had to adjust, to a life without them. It's hard. It was really tough. But this is how I'm coping. This is how I've chosen to go into the next chapter of my life, is to make friends, to tell my story, to share my pain in hopes that it will bring some kind of empathy to others, to help others feel less alone. Because that is the biggest thing that I found is so helpful for me, is just like I said in my trailer, it's helping you feel a little less alone. And me too, helping myself feel a little less alone. Because that downward spiral of the existential crisis of your life not meaning anything, it's real. It can be very real. you never know when it's gonna hit. You're just going about your life, and then, oh, ah, huh. You gotta make it worth something. I personally believe life is meaningless, but actually take comfort in that. No, I agree, Bagel. I fully agree with you. That's the thing. The pandemic showed me that there's actually very little control we have over anything. That was like the event in my life. It was like, oh my, this thing does not care. It doesn't care what you believe. It doesn't care what your politics are. It doesn't care what your nationality, your race, whatever. It is just tearing through everyone's lives and upending them. And I just had such a feeling of loss of control. But weirdly enough, I managed to convince myself that knowing that it is just a chaotic blank canvas means that we have a place to make our own mark. You know what I mean? If the universe is a vacuum, that just means it needs to be filled, honey. And I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone out there, but to me it does. I had that epiphany and I realized it's all meaningless, so I need to make it mean something. It's empty, so I need to fill it. It's dark, so I need to light it up. And so I had that change in mindset, and I started doing what I'm doing now. I'm fighting back against it, and in that way, I had a sense of control again. This has given me something in my life that I feel like I can control. Is that I have a terrible fear of not being in control. I seize every opportunity I can to be in control, and I get very upset when I'm not. So this has really helped me with that. Humans are the most dangerous beings yet. Could die so easily. How ironic. We are quite fragile. We are quite fragile. Oh, life is knowing yourself. Life is learning how to let go. It's very difficult to do. We go through life holding on to so many things so tightly. People, things, experiences, relationships. But the lesson is you gotta learn how to let those things go. You gotta be at least open to just going through life and being willing to let go. Just let it pass through, you know? You have to be porous. It's something that takes probably a lifetime to master. Even daily activities. Yeah, no, I think about that all the time, especially ever since the pandemic. Like, something fucked up with my brain where I just see every possibility now as like, oh no, like, oh my goodness, there's so many ways. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. You will go crazy. You will actually lose your mind if you do that. If you WebMD everything, you will convince yourself that you have no control. That was my issue for a long time. I occasionally have my moments where I freak out, but I've gotten a lot better about it. I've improved a lot since. Your cat usually likes going outside at night. He returns home at midnight. When I heard he didn't come back on the 30th, I was destroyed mentally. Aww. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really, really sorry to hear that you lost your cat, Zach. I know that is, that's a blow. That's literally saved my life multiple times. have asthma, and I have those asthma attacks in the middle of the night. He would meow at me or my mom to wake up to get my puffer. Oh, well, here's the thing. I don't actually know whether your cat is passed away or not, but it sounds like, at least I assume, you gave him the best life you could. You know, I always say to people who have lost their pets, you gave them the best life they could possibly have had. They were so happy, and like, just imagine if they hadn't found you, but they did. You gave them, it was the best possible timeline for them. But yeah, condolences to you. It sounds like a good cat, good kitty. But think of it somehow, dodge death 3 times in 1 week. Sorry, Casper, not today. Oh yeah, I grew up with a lot of Final Destination too, and that ruined me. I'm glad you're still here though. Congratulations on surviving. But yeah, for other people out there who might be anxious about loss of control or being alone, and all the rest, I try to make a place where you feel like you can at least express those things or get away from those things and feel like you have some control here. You have some comfort here. I do hope that you do find him. I do hope. Maybe it's a possibility, but I also don't want to be like toxic positive or whatever. But I really do hope he comes back to you. I will say that. But whether he does or doesn't, I want you to understand it's not your fault. He's not your fault. I've lost pets too. I've had cats that disappeared. I had a chihuahua that disappeared. That really made me feel sad because she was actually pretty cool. But it's not your fault. Like, it happens and it sucks. But hey, we're here for you. Emberlings are here. We're all here. And we love each other and we're here for each other as best we can be. And that's what I wanted to do with this channel. I don't want it to just be a place that is where we celebrate the good, but we also are able to come together during the bad as best as I can. Obviously, I'm not a professional therapist or anything. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm here to make sure that you don't feel bad for sharing what you share. I know that a lot of streamers aren't okay with that, and that's fine, but thank you for sharing. TeaCaku, I appreciate, and I hope that your cat comes back to you. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. We got, looks like we might have another half hour. A little over half hour together. Yeah. I'll have to go, I think, at 7:30 just to make sure that everything is good for the next stream, but we got another half hour together. Usually not open about this kind of stuff, but not gonna lie, I feel safe talking about it here. Good, that's what I want. Good. you are. I always say, you know, you should feel free to share anything as long as it's not obviously too detailed. You know, keeping the details out. I'm generally okay with that. Bum, bum, bum. It's reasonable. I think people tend to generally have the common sense to understand what is appropriate and what's not. That's why the community is called a sanctuary. Exactly. It's a sanctuary for you. It's a sanctuary for me. I never want anyone to feel like excluded. I know that I'm not like a lot of streamers because I'm not here primarily for entertainment. I'm just here just kind of to vibe together and chill out together and connect. That's just how I do. I really think that there's a niche for it. I do. Maybe I'm crazy. Probably. But I think there's a lot of people out there who want a community like this. They just haven't found me yet, but they will. Have you been sitting for the past hour or so? Guess what? It's time for you to get up. Do it. You are going to do it. I'm going to be back in a few minutes. Looks like the ad's already running because I wasn't fast enough. I'll be back in a few minutes, okay? Be good. I'm going to go make some hot apple cider. A little extra cinnamon. A little comfort drink. Feel free to make a comfort drink for yourself. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. No, don't worry. I'll be back. Mwah. hi, honey, hello. I'm back. I'm back with my hot apple cider. Yeah, of course, Zach, of course. The Emberlings are here. Never fear. Look, one of my dreams that I have for this community is that someone can come in, no matter what, good news, bad news, and either way, we're gonna have so much support for them. You know, I want to have a community that's large enough to where I can just be like, okay guys, let's give this person just a wall of hearts for them, you know, and then the chat box just fills with hearts for someone who's going through a hard time. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. I would love to see more of that. Also, unrelated note. What's the unrelated note? Tell me. Also, unrelated note. Last night, I had a dream that I was a game show host. and in all the game shows that I was hosting in the dream, ooh, that's a bit graphic. So in my dream that I was talking about, I was a game show host, and the people that were playing the games were like all femboys. We had like what was it? We had like Femboy Feud, which is like a play in Family Feud. And then we had what was the other one? Wheel of Femboys. And it was like a take on Wheel of Fortune. It was really funny. And I woke up thinking, wow, I wonder if I would ever get to that point. Oh my goodness, look at that bus. And his server used to be called Fishman because any message would be fish reacted by you. Also, that's like Metallic. Metallic does that all the time. The surprised fish. Ali, I will say there are some fucked up people out there though. I don't want to completely ignore your message. I also had beagles back when I lived in the country, which was a long time ago when I was a kid. I lived out in the country and we had our beagles taken and kidnapped. And that sucks. So I can relate to that. Boo, 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 boo. It's crazy. Nothing you can do though. Man. I wish I could be everywhere all at once. Best I can do is stream. Then kind of. I can be wherever you are. Wherever I am is where I'm meant to be. And while I can't stop bad people from doing bad things, the world is full of that. I can give people comfort, at least. I can do what I can to try and make things better where I am. And I have to constantly remind myself that what I'm doing is enough. Otherwise, I go crazy. Enough sad stuff before I start crying. Back to chatting. Yeah, we can totally move on. I'm not uncomfortable at all. I enjoy feeling. I enjoy feeling all the feels. If you could be everywhere, would you literally give everyone a surprise hug? If such a thing was possible. Surprise hug! Hologram, future SoCar. Where my model comes out of the screen, hologram. Rah! Oh, honey. But yeah, it was a really silly dream I had. And I woke up thinking that would be really funny if I ever got to the point where I could host game shows on my channel. It could be fun. Content idea. Huh? I think so. I think I have the voice. Don't you think I have? This voice was made for radio, right? I could do it. Oh. You could imagine that, just you meeting yourself half out someone's screen and giving them a hug. Yeah. Alistair. Oh, so you picked it up, didn't you? That's an impression I like to think I do pretty well. I need a SoCar Alistair outfit cosplay. The best I have is my inverted. The best I have is, where is it at? Let's see if it works. Where's it at? Ah! Oh no. There. But that's just playing around with colors, and that's not really. Oh, yeeting yourself. I see. Okay, not meeting. Meeting myself would be kind of weird. Talking to my own cologne? I don't want to even imagine that. AI SoCar. I don't even want to think about it. No, but I've never been afraid to make connections. I know that people are like, they show concern about that all the time as like content creators, right? Which is totally valid. To have an abundance of caution. But I don't know. I tend to handle things on a case by case basis. Imagine 2-year-old saying I slap you. What are you talking about? A 2-year-old SoCar? A chibi SoCar? I mean, I give people hugs in the sky all the time. Unless you give me a reason to stop. You know? We have 15 minutes together. 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes? I'm struggling to make it through work today. I'm so sorry. I hope that it gets better for you. I hope it gets better. I'll be channeling all of my demon magic. Are you ready? Help me, help me. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It's broken. It's broken. I broke it. No. Okay, well, imagine that what you heard at the end was like a really funny, like cartoony, short fart sound. It was supposed to be funny, but it didn't work. I don't know why. That's something I gotta fix. That's what happens when you get a new PC setup and then your stream deck is all kinds of weird. Let me see here. You know what? I bet my sound effects are stored in the cloud. What do you bet? It's in the OneDrive. In the sky. That's what Tiny Bro said to you today? It's okay, it was funny enough. Well, I'm glad. Okay. Look, my intention is to make your day at least 13% better. At least, just a little bit. Enough that you blow a little extra air out your nose, you know? You're like, my mic is too high quality that it doesn't pick that up. But, yeah. That's so specific. 13 is my favorite number. That's why. 13 is my favorite number. It's etched into my coat. Can you find it? Do you know where it is? Do you know where the Roman numerals 13 are? They're right here. They're right in front of you. On the collar vest. Oh, maybe, you might be right. Then I try to enjoy the math. Are you going to bed? Well then, good night. Good night to you. Good night to you. Have a sweet dreams. Okay? Have the best dreams. If you have any nightmares, I will combat them. I will challenge them to a duel. "13 is your late best friend's favorite number?" Well, sounds like a man of culture as well. I love 13. 13 represents disorder, chaos, superstition. And I enjoy challenging fate. I enjoy looking at the universe and going. So, 13 is my number. I am very contrarian. Bad luck? You think 13 means bad luck? I'll make it my lucky number. Anything to spite the natural order. But you're right, yeah, actually. If you look at my coat in the embroidery, right here, right there, do you see XIII? XIII. That's it. Bum, 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 bum. That's not right. There, yeah. I know. Got here in time for the boob zoom. I was trying to show people the secret number 13, my favorite number that is scratched into my jacket, okay? Not that. Hello, Daily. Hi. Enhance! Enhance! Also, hello again, you're still here. You're happy. Why are you happy? Tell me why. You never told me why, and I need you to tell me why you're happy. Today we're talking about me being parasocial for my community. Okay? I love the way they come into my stream and they say hello, and they tell me how they're doing, and they tell me where they're going, and they tell me when they're leaving. I love it. I live for it, actually. Now, there's people that don't like that, and that's fine, but I love it. Don't stop. No reason, just screaming, I'm happy. Why are you screaming you're happy? Well, I'm glad that you're happy. I'm happy that you're happy. I want people to be happy. If you are watching my stream and you're unhappy, that's okay too. In fact, I'm even more inclined to have you here and keep you here. Okay? But regardless, whether you come to my stream and you're happy or unhappy, you're going to be 13% happier than you started watching. That's just the curse. Okay, if I were a Magic the Gathering card, I would inflict plus 13% something. I would deal 200% fire damage and receive 200% fire damage probably. Is my lord inclined to keep me here? I don't know, honey. Yes. You'll be here with me forever! Okay, you can't escape. You cannot. You will never. Ever, ever, ever. Ever, 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 ever. You didn't have a community before? You were lonely and you didn't have a community to talk about games and stuff with? Well, you're here forever now. You're here forever and ever and ever. And yeah, I'm not gonna allow it. I'm not gonna allow you to be without a community. That's just too sad. It makes my heart break. Thinking about you not having a community. It's important to have a community. Yetius the Socarius? What is that? Is that supposed to be an attempt at Latin? Or is that like... Is it like a dinosaur? Is that my dinosaur name? I was told I'm not allowed to leave. It's true. No, you're not. You are not. So help me. No, but you can. If you want to, you can. I mean, but why would you? Is the thing. You could unsubscribe, unfollow, just go. But why would you? No. You're under my spell. You're under my charm. You can leave. You can leave if you want to. You're not allowed to want to leave. You can leave if you want to. You can leave Sokar behind. But then I would be sad. And I think that is what keeps you here, right? I think the pain of leaving would keep you here. Listen, I rely upon voluntary submission and service and loyalty, okay? I don't need involuntary means to keep you here because I know that out of love you will stay. You thought of the same song. I am always making musical references all the time. I just can't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. What else were we talking about today? We talked about a lot of things already. We talked about grief. We talked about the importance of loss in motivating us. It sucks, but it pushes us. It pushed me to stream. It pushed me out of my rut, for sure. We talked about femboys, but that's every day. We talked about I stubbed my toe, and then Annie stepped on my toe. I was very upset about that. Not intentionally, by the way. Would never allow that. You missed the femboy talk. I actually mentioned the prayer that you wrote. I mentioned the prayer. It was really funny. You make music and show references a lot. Or SpongeBob mostly. My leg! My toe! That's how I felt today. The femboy talk, yeah, I had a dream last night that I was a game show host. Like, I was still myself. I was doing it as a VTuber. And I was hosting, like, a game show, and we were going through different games with these teams of femboys. They were all gorgeous. And they were all on different teams. And we were doing, like, Family Feud and Wheel of Fortune. I forgot what the other one was. In the dream, it was great. It was really funny. Damn, I hope someday I can do things like that. It sounds like the best stream ever, yeah. I want to meet them, not just talk about them. I want to meet the femboys. I want to sit them down, have a chat. Talk about the issues. Hello, Larkin. Hi. Hello. Back to work. More work? Okay. What is it? Righto. The Warcraft human peasant. I love him. Speaking of pretty boys, I changed my character in Final Fantasy XIV. Goodness gracious, no one was prepared. I haven't touched that game in so long. And I never did touch it so long. Oh, but yeah, femboys, great, love them. I love them so much because they are full of self-confidence, and I find that to be one of the most attractive traits ever. You know? I love. It's not just a superficial thing. It's like legitimately, I can respect that. There's a bunch of them that are just like, oh, I'm very masculine, workout, manly man by day. And then, their gender is a little fluid. You know what I mean? I can respect it. I love it. I respect and I love and I support and I will defend and protect. If a man wants to get in touch with his emotions and wants to feel nice and pretty and comfortable, good for you, honey. Good for you. So it really isn't just like an objectifying thing. It's also like a mental health wellness thing for me. I love them. Go be your best self, honey. I'm here for it. What is this self-confidence you speak of? Can you eat it? Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Oh, you showed me a picture, by the way, Lorkin. Ooh! It's what's the bunny people called in Final Fantasy? I don't remember. Looks like it's one of those. A Vieri? Vieri? Viera. It sounds like a fragrance. It sounds like a medicine. I don't know. The dress is super comfy, I know. I love people who are comfortable in themselves, with themselves. I love it. I love it. And there's just something about it, okay? I don't know. There's just something about it. I love it so much. And the thing is, like, especially, you know, like in the gay community, I know that it can get stereotyped a lot, and people tend to pick on them and tease them a lot. There's a lot of pressure. Look, I should know. I'm a gay man. There's a lot of pressure to be very masculine, you know, to be the fucking Calvin Klein model, you know. I'm here flexing. You can't see me. I'm flexing my arms. There's a lot of pressure to be. And so there's no love for those guys. And so I have all the love in the world for them. Because I know it has to be tough. Them boys flock together. I've noticed this. I have noticed this as well. Because it's really hard for them to make friends in the space. You'll notice they're always in packs. Or they try to be. I think myself as a Vieira and caught everyone, including myself, off guard. I've never made one. I think I require an expansion. I don't know. I don't know much about it. There isn't much that I'll admit, you're probably gonna hate me for saying this. There isn't much I like about Final Fantasy XIV. I only really like the beautifulness, the beauty. It's a very superficial interest for me. Unfortunately, I prefer World of Warcraft. In terms of gameplay and world exploration and quest design, I like that I can just get into a quest. Just skip. But with Final Fantasy, it's like, hear now the tale of ye old Sir Fortenheimer and the legend of the Ash Blade. Ooh. And you're like, oh my god, and then it's like, oh, now I need you to go 500 miles across the land to the realm of the Sir Jingenheimers. Fuck all! Ooh! And then you go all the way there, and then you do one thing, and you do the thing, and then it's like, okay, now I gotta go all the way back, and then it's and it's all instanced. So, you know. Anyways, I'm sorry, I got on a tangent. But World of Warcraft, it's like, hey, we need you to do the thing. Will you do it? Good. Okay, here's 5 quests in the local area. Go get them done. Come back. Boom, 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 boom. Done. Okay, great. Awesome. Send you to the next place. On the way, maybe you'll find stuff. Who knows? And then you find things. And then you end up in a corner of the map and you're like, whoa, what is happening? Oh, and then, there's Murlocs. Uh-oh. But then you find a quest on the ground on a dead body, and it's like, oh, this guy died because of the murlocs. What? Oh. And I don't know, it's just a very, I love it. I get so immersed into the world of the Warcraft, and it's quick. It doesn't waste time. It's just like, oh, and here's the thing, now here's the thing, here's the thing, and there's so many breadcrumbs everywhere, and dopamine. And then I run into mobs and die. Yeah, Phantom had to learn the hard. Final Fantasy does things quite a bit differently than WoW. It was really funny. You know, me, a WoW player, Phantom, a Final Fantasy player. We had a collab, and Phantom learned really quickly that the mobs in WoW function quite a bit differently. You gotta be a bit more tactical, a bit more stealthy. You can really think ahead. You're chain reacting them all. I love that clip. That's one of my favorites. Well, actually, I'm a professional Wizard 101 player. It's true. There's an entire job based around what you don't like about early Final Fantasy XIV quest design, like that's as the lore. I don't like the job system either. It's just, why, I don't want to go through, I don't want to start again. I don't want to level 1 to level 100 and to be a bard or whatever. I don't know. I just like, I like I think that World of Warcraft is it's definitely very new player friendly. Final Fantasy can be a bit much. But then in other ways, it's different. Like there's the combat system, right? The different behavior of the mobs and stuff, where the mobs are a lot closer packed and you have to be careful because there's groups. Final Fantasy, they don't really bunch up that much. And then there's like the gear management. Final Fantasy, it's like, I push a button and it automatically equips the things. Bloop. But in World of Warcraft, there's not a button for that. There's no button for that. You get to actually get pretty intimately involved with your gear. You know what I mean? What everyone needs to play is Elder Scrolls Online, Rocket League. You know, I used to play Rocket League back in 20. Did you actually, Annie? Interesting. Did you? I don't know. I don't want to shit on anyone who loves Final Fantasy XIV is the thing, because I know. Here's the thing. I was peer pressured into playing that game. It's true. You all know it's true. I have a bunch of friends who were like, play it. It's like one of those experiences that's like, it's only really good if you have like close friends who, I guess, a role play and mess around with, but as like a game, I think it's much easier to jump into WoW. That's all I'm gonna say. I think the onboarding. Hey, try this literally free game. It is free. But it's also free. It's free, but it's free. You know what I mean? World of Warcraft is free until, what is it? Level 20? Get 3 expansions for free. Yeah, but it's just all, it's It's all very, very distant content. And yeah, quote unquote free because you are locked out of so many features of the game. Because that's something I learned right away. People were like, oh, Sokar, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. And I quickly realized, wow, there's not much I feel so cut off. I can't use the market board. I can't do anything. Quickly realize, wow, yes. I don't know. I don't want to cause a civil war between my friends over MMOs. You know where I stand. You know. We don't need to wage war. That's why the better peak MMO is Wizard 101. Phantom, you told me you hated that game. I remember we collabed it, and every time we collabed it, you were like, I hate this game. I hate it. I remember our most recent episode of that. You went on quite a long rant, actually, about how much you hated that game, and I was like, oh, well, I guess, do we even do it again? You have a love-hate relationship with Wizard 101, I think. It must be a nostalgia thing, huh? He finished fishing in Final Fantasy XIV, wandered down a street, ended up in a host club. That was a delightful day. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's roleplay. It's the role-playing portion, you know? I think that is the hallmark, the highlight of that game. You could... But also... I don't know. I'm not gonna throw any more gasoline at the fire. You say a lot of things. You do. Well, chat, it's getting close to 8 o'clock. I want to make sure that I'm able to have everything set up, ready to go for the next stream. I really appreciate you all being here today, hanging out with me while live on the air. I tied up some loose ends with the new setup. As always, I really appreciate hanging out with you. But I do think we do have to say bye-bye for now. Not for good. Not for good. But just for the stream. I will be streaming again literally in like 20 to 50 minutes. Sometime between 8 and 8:30 when we're all ready to go. So be sure to tune in for that. We're playing some Roadcraft with Daily and Annie. It'll be a lot of fun. So be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember, you deserve to be loved and you deserve to be happy. Okay, now let's hope that my door summons correctly. I do. Bye, honey. Bye-bye. Uh-oh, it's not closing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. My stream deck, I swear, it doesn't input. I gotta input it twice. Anyone else out there have a stream deck? Do you have to push the button twice? Annie says,
it's an OBS issue with the hotkeys.
Well, I love you. Bye-bye.